Salon owners, the 2026 hiring wave is coming. I just heard that Britt Siva predicts stylists are swinging back to employment-based salons, but they're not signing on without structured mentorship and real training. That's exactly why I created the Salon Success System. It's a proven blueprint to confidently onboard a new stylist in their first month. You set them up for success, and you build the mentorship and in-salon training program today's talent is searching for. And when you finish the course, you'll unlock a special offer for my education notebook template so you can personalize your training program, plus a ready-to-customize employee handbook with language for commission, booth rental, or boutique salons. So don't wait until the hiring surge hits. Get your systems in place now. Learn more at my website, DeniseKeilitz.com/success system. And remember, when you know better, you do better. I'll never forget the first time a client sat down in my chair and whispered, "I think my hair is getting thinner, but I'm embarrassed to talk about it." Her eyes welled up, and I realized how emotional hair loss can be. Over the years, I've seen this conversation happen again and again, not just with my clients, but even with friends and fellow stylists. If you've been noticing extra shedding in your brush or a little more scalp showing around your temples, you're not alone. Today, we're talking about dermatologist-recommended over-the-counter products that can help you feel hopeful again. Welcome to All About Hair, where we talk shop, share stories, and spill the secrets behind great hair and a great career. I'm your host, Denise Keilitz, a former salon owner, educator, and a lifelong hair crusader. Whether you're a new stylist building your book or just someone who loves learning about all things hair, you're in the right place. Look, hair thinning is common. It's caused by hormones, stress, nutrition, and even a recent illness or medication change. But it's also deeply, deeply personal. When you see more strands on your pillow, or if you feel like your ponytail shrinking, it can be discouraging. Many people jump straight into trendy oils or TikTok remedies without understanding what's actually proven to help. This is confusing, right? There's no single reason for hair loss. Dermatologists talk about things like hormonal thinning or telogen effluvium, if you can even pronounce it. That's when stress, illness, or medication changes trigger shedding. Sometimes it's nutrition, low iron or vitamin D, and if you don't know the why, you may spend months using the wrong product or feeling defeated. Let me tell you about one of my longtime salon guests. We'll call her Lisa. She came to me panicked because she tried every miracle hair oil from Instagram, but nothing worked. Once she finally saw a dermatologist, they discovered a thyroid issue. With the right medical support and better at-home products, she turned things around in about 6 months. So here's what board-certified dermatologists and my own experience say can help when you're cleared to use over-the-counter products. First and foremost, get checked. Go see a doctor if possible to rule out any health causes like your thyroid, hormones, or nutrition. The right products work better once the root cause is addressed. One product that you might want to consider is minoxidil. This is usually under the Rogaine name. This is a tried and true ingredient that keeps hair growth in its growth phase longer. It comes in 5% foam, easier to apply without dripping into your face. Just know that it takes about 3 to 4 months of consistent use before you can judge any results. Then you have ketoconazole shampoos like Nizoral. Originally, this was designed for dandruff, but they may help reduce inflammation and hormonal triggers that worsen thinning. Plus, it leaves hair surprisingly soft for a medicated shampoo. You can also use low-level light therapy. Think red light caps. They use gentle lasers to stimulate follicles. I have a few links on my Amazon storefront. You can go over and check this out. I've had a few clients invest in these, and while pricey, many report thicker, denser hair after about 6 to 9 months. We used to have a red light therapy light in our salon, and I used it myself because, as you guys probably know, I suffered from hair loss, and it did work. But I used it with other things as well. So if you are going to invest in one of these red light therapy caps or lights, just know you have to use it consistently to see any results. So don't give up, okay? You can also look at rosemary oil blends. Both dermatologists I read and my own behind the chair results show promise, especially with the meal, rosemary mint scalp oil, or the Sultanicals herbal blends. Rosemary contains carnosic acid, which may support growth and reduce inflammation. You also want to consider DHT blocking shampoos. Look for saw, palmetto, and pumpkin seed oil. Euphoria's shampoo for thinning hair has this, as well as their men's shampoo line. I'll leave the links in my show notes. This is really, really great stuff. They've won awards for it. The DHT blocking shampoos can help if your thinning is hormone related. Then you also definitely want to look at your supplements. If your doctor finds you're low on iron or vitamin D, you want to correct those levels, and hair simply won't thrive if the body's deficient in any of these vitamins. I remember a client, her name was Megan, who felt hopeless after postpartum shedding. We set her up with a dermatologist, of course. She started using minoxidil, switched to a different shampoo, and used some rosemary oil between washes. And 6 months later, she walked into the salon with visible baby hairs framing her face and the biggest smile. So here's the encouraging part. You don't have to just watch your hair thin. With a little patience, think like 3 to 6 months, the right at-home treatments can slow shedding and even help regrowth. More importantly, you'll feel empowered because you're taking action instead of quietly worrying. So if you've been feeling discouraged about hair thinning, I hope this episode gives you direction and hope. Remember, see a professional if you can. Stay consistent with your routine and give your hair time to respond. For more support, subscribe to All About Hair with Denise on YouTube, because I've got a ton of videos over there on thinning hair or how to get more volume out of your hair. And you can also listen to our podcast because a lot of my episodes cover thinning hair. And don't forget, you can go over and grab my free hair growth protocol sheet. Just go over to denisekailitz.com/thinning hair, all one word. I'll put it in the show notes. And it's packed with extra tips all about hair growth. And remember, always remember, when you know better, you do better. Thanks for tuning in to All About Hair. If you loved this episode, hit subscribe, leave us a review, and share it with a fellow stylist or hair-loving friend. You want more tips, tools, and behind-the-scenes goodness? Follow me on YouTube or head to my website at denisekailitz.com. Yes, I know it's hard to spell, so don't worry, the link is in the show notes. Until next time, keep learning, keep creating, and keep loving what you do. Hey, before we get started with today's episode, did you know I have a YouTube channel? It's full of easy-to-follow videos created not only for hairstylists and salon owners, but also everyday hair lovers who want to understand their hair a little better and feel more confident doing it. From how to find the parietal ridge and use texturizing shears, to what to look for when signing a commercial lease, or how to brand and market your salon, I've got something for anyone who loves hair and our industry. And yes, my brand new foundational haircutting series is live now. So whether you're fresh out of beauty school, mentoring a team, or you're just obsessed with great hair, these videos are here to educate and inspire you. So head over to YouTube, look up All About Hair with Denise, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the thumbs up. That way, you'll be notified when the next video is released. Thanks so much again for being part of this community. And always remember, when you know better, you do better. All right, now let's get into today's episode.